Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about different areas and neighborhoods to live inside Atlanta as well as outside of Atlanta. First and foremost, I want to apologize for the video being delayed. I have been working day and night to help get the store relocated, but other than that, I'm here, you're here, so let's jump into the video. Starting with the west side, we have Atlantic Station, which is pretty much a little area of like live, work, play. They have a lot of shops, restaurants, and then they have like lofts and stuff above them. They can be a little bit pricey, so if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, they have different areas surrounding. They have Marietta Street, Northside Drive, where you can get apartments for a little better deal. And it's cool because they still have like grocery stores, they still have nightlife on Marietta Street, things like that. Like Georgia Tech is over there, SCAD, which is the art school. I forgot what it's called, but it's called SCAD, but it's a full name for it, but I forgot. But yeah, that is pretty much the west side from my experience. All right, moving from West Midtown, we're gonna go into the heart of Midtown, which consists of a lot of museums. They have live theaters. They also have their Piedmont Park, which is like, I want to say the biggest park in Atlanta. I'm not 100% sure, but they do a lot of events there. They have the Jazz Festival. They just have a lot of festivals and stuff going on. They have a pool for kids. There's a huge trail and stuff like that. So if you're into like fitness and you want to go run the park and stuff like that, they have a really, really nice dog park there. Midtown also has a large LGBT community, so a lot of pride festivals and events take place here. They do have a lot of restaurants and bars and different clubs for the community as well. So Buckhead is like the Hollywood of Atlanta. So you'll see like mansions, you may or may not see some celebrities. They do come through. They have expensive cars. They offer private schools, which are actually really good. They have Phipps Plaza. Everyone knows Lenox Square Mall is over there. They also offer a lot of upscale bars, clubs, restaurants, shopping, hotels, and other various types of entertainment. Surrounding Buckhead, you have Lindbergh, which I actually lived in, which is still considered Buckhead. In this area, they have some different venues like the Gold Room, Tongue and Groove, so they hold like a lot of events there, after parties from concerts and stuff like that. It does offer like, it's a really walkable area. Like they have a grocery store, they have a Kroger, they have a Target, little different, you know, shops that you can get your everyday stuff from. They also have the Lindbergh train station. It's a train station. So that's really convenient if you don't have a car and things like that. And then they have really affordable apartments, to me anyway, because I lived in the area, so you know it wasn't too bad. Brookhaven is pretty much like more family oriented. They offer homes and apartments kind of mixed together. They have a lot of parks in this area that you can take your kids to. They have a few walking trails. They do offer really good schools in Brookhaven. They have their own little, you know, entertainment, and it's still not too far from Buckhead. So Buckhead's like 5 minutes up this way if you're looking for a little bit more livelier entertainment or anything like that. But you basically in Brookhaven get, you know, you're living in the city without the city feel. Moving to the east side, we have the Highlands, which offers more restaurants and bars and other types of entertainment. It has the Ponce City Market, which is like a huge shopping center. They have the Beltline, which is a huge biking and walking trail that connects all of Atlanta. It has a mixture of apartments and homes in that area, so you get a little bit of both of those. 5 points. This area has like a huge like hippie vibe. They have a lot of vintage shops there. They have really good restaurants. I went to one called Vortex. It's really good, like huge burgers and stuff like that. They have a really big art scene there, so in that area you'll see a lot of stuff, like even on their walls they have little different shops that you can go in and buy art and things like that. They also have really nice parks and walking trails as well. East Atlanta Village, which has a huge indie music scene where indie artists come to perform and be heard. And then basically other than that, it's just has a lot of bars that are like right next to each other, so you can go to different bars and stuff and bar hop. Alright, so the last area I want to talk about is downtown Atlanta. Now, downtown Atlanta is going to be more of a tourist area, so you'll have things like the CNN Center, Centennial Olympic Park, the Hall of Fame Museum, Phillips Arena, what is that other thing called? Oh no, the Coca-Cola Center. But as far as living goes, if you put in a lot of work, you probably can find an apartment down there, but majority of the apartments are owned by Georgia State, so it's a lot of student housing and things like that. So you may want to look in the surrounding areas to try to find other things. The last feature of downtown will be a Ferris wheel. So they have this really big Ferris wheel that they offer pretty much all day up until midnight. So if you do want to go on it, it's better to go at night because you can get better views. So if you go all the way up to the top, you can pretty much see the entire city at once. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the neighborhoods. There are a few other ones that I did not talk about in this video that I will put in the description below. But if you have any other comments or questions about any of these areas, feel free to list them below. Thank you.